Maybe you know that the Classic Car Club of America has a terrific museum, but unless you've been there, you probably don't know much about it. It all started around 1983 when Dick Gold encouraged the club to look for a location for a museum. Dick's vision was to have a place to perpetuate CCCA classic cars and idealize the classic era for future generations. Another club member, Norm Knight, thought the campus of the Gilmore Car Museum in Hickory Corners, Michigan would be the ideal spot. Norm happened to be the curator of the Gilmore Museum and got the club together with the Gilmore people. The result was the Classic Car Club of America Museum in Hickory Corners, Michigan. Its mission was simply stated as dedicated to the discovery, procurement, and preservation of automobilia, notable automobiles, artifacts, and documents from the classic era. In fact, that's just what it does. The location turned out to be a logical choice. Today, the campus contains 9 barns that are filled with some 240 wonderful automobiles. Along with 3 miles of paved roads to exercise them, a restored diner, a wayside train station, and a recreation of a 1930 service station, the barns grace the beautifully landscaped 90 acres in rural southwest Michigan. All things considered, it is an ideal spot for the Classic Car Club of America Museum. Once a location was found, the response from club members to donate their cars was astonishing. A nearby barn that had been built in the 1890s was acquired, moved to a corner of the Gilmore grounds, and rebuilt. It was named for Tom Barrett, the Arizona collector who helped fund the project. Very soon, great classic cars like Duesenbergs, Rolls-Royce, Cadillacs, Lincolns, and Packards began motoring into the Barrett barn. Then Marvin Tamaroff, a longtime CCCA member from Michigan and a strong supporter of the museum, offered his incredible mascot collection. It's believed to be the largest in the world. Now, 675 rare, exciting, and original hood ornaments are on display for visitors to enjoy. Over the years, a lot of very dedicated people have helped the museum grow. Among them was Noel Thompson of New Jersey. Noel generously donated the funds to build a library. Again, contributions poured in: automobile books, magazine collections, and literature. Most significantly, the museum received some of the archives of the people who contributed to the making of the classic era. It's the logical place for these irreplaceable documents that were the work of the great custom coach builders of the time. Today, the library is carefully preserving the files of the custom houses of Durham and Judkins, as well as the design papers of Ray Dietrich. A few years ago, it became obvious the museum had outgrown itself. Again, friends stepped forward to help. The new Octagon Barn is named for Dr. Earl M. Heath, who was a caravaner extraordinaire. The barn was completed in record time and has almost doubled the available floor space. Dick and Linda Kuhn, who have been longtime supporters, contributed $100,000 toward the project. The new gallery has been named in their honor. Former museum president and current museum trustee Fred Guyton was not only the architect of the new barn, but he was instrumental in a great deal of the fundraising to make the project a success. The Hickory Corners complex is open from May through October. The main event for the Classic Car Club Museum is called The Experience. It's held on the first weekend of June. The museum has organized a concours d'elegance that brings together many of the cars you'll see at Pebble Beach, Meadowbrook, and Amelia Island. The experience is organized in a friendly, low-key manner and provides a great chance to relax, look at fabulous cars, and have fun. In addition, there's a display of world-class automotive art to enjoy that is assembled by noted artist Tom Hale. There's also a driving tour through the local countryside, a superb banquet, and a fundraising auction. Each year at the experience, a different make or style of classic car is featured. New ideas are tried regularly, so every year it is always fresh and exciting. Very few museums display as many classic cars as we do. In fact, our museum is unique in having full classic cars as its single focus. After all, what could better demonstrate the definition of a CCCA classic car than the automobiles themselves? As a bonus, numerous other classics are displayed in the other Gilmore barns on the grounds. Hickory Corners is a charming place to spend an afternoon. Becoming a member of the CCCA Museum puts you in the midst of the action. In addition to admission to the museum and its events, membership brings you a subscription to the Herald, the museum's newsletter. You will also receive invitations to member-only events. More importantly, membership gives you the chance to become personally involved with the mission of the museum, a 501c3 not-for-profit educational institution. Your donations are fully tax-deductible to the extent allowed by law. But without people becoming involved, the museum can't grow. We need your help. We've mentioned just a few of the contributors to our big projects, but everyone who joins the museum is important. Your name should be added to the list as a supporter of one of the truly exceptional automobile museums in the nation. Please become part of the cause to celebrate and perpetuate the grand automobiles of the classic era.